Everyone, let's adjust this because I hit it earlier. There we go. How are you guys doing? So, welcome back to World of Tanks. I know World of Tanks all week. No warships, no... I'm doing my paper, okay? And to get warships footage, I either need to go play or you guys need to send it to me. I've only had one person send it to me, and I really don't want to keep guest starring the same person for World of Warships. No offense, I appreciate it. I will likely still use it in the future down the road. But I don't want to keep guest starring the same person. So if you guys do have some good World of Warships replays, please send them to me. And I'm going to be explaining what's going on the Yakking with Fiaura video tomorrow. There's going to be a big announcement, and it's going to involve a contest. You heard right, it's going to involve a contest. And it's going to also involve a huge improvement for the channel. In the meantime, we have King Rune, aka Cobalt, driving in an SU-152 with the Derp gun. How I approve. Oh, T-20, please stay up there. I just want to see this thing smack you so hard. Anybody? Oh, there it is. Nope, not taking the shot yet. Now, part of the SU-152 is making sure that you gauge your aggression properly. Because your gun is woefully inaccurate, so you have to kind of... King Rune in this case is not close enough for me. Because the gun is really inaccurate. So, gauging that distance. Who's gonna poke next? And flinging heat shells, no less. I mean, if one of these hits, it has 250 pen, it could actually wreck someone's day. Utterly. Ooh! The troll boom strikes, and you just get shot from the side by a 37. Who you're aiming at now? Poor 37. I selected this replay because it's just supposed to be a fun replay of, well, oh god, no! No! Oh, that was an ammo rack! Oh god, the humanity! It's supposed to be that kind of fun replay, because when the big derp works on an SU-152, it works. And I do complain about one-shots in World of Tanks, but when I'm not on the giving or receiving end, I don't feel bad for them at all. I just kind of laugh, and yeah. He is trying to communicate with his teammates, by the way, which I approve of, I will admit. And he is positioned once again, and yes, I'm putting on my jewelry right now. Nah. Well, I know none of the action is going to quite happen yet. However, this match doesn't quite turn out as easy as it looks right now. What do I mean by that? Well, King Rune is going to have to do some work. And yes, his YouTube name is Cobalt, and I know this from the email. So I'm gonna call this person Cobalt. Ooh, little E25. If you got hit by this, you might not exist anymore, because HE's loaded. SU. Oh god. Oh, that wasn't even right. That was just inhuman. It's an SU-85. It's so tiny. I don't approve of your hijinks in chat, but you're right. Bye bye. Now, if you'll notice, his team has lost the city. And Cobalt right now is actually doing probably something I wouldn't necessarily do. I'd be a lot more aggressive. But Cobalt has recognized that there is a Looks up there, and he's trying to overwatch the Looks. I would be being more aggressive and trying to make a move, but this type of, while I've still got spotters, let's use them gameplay, I approve of. This is one of those situations, by the way, where you don't really want to super relocate, super aggress. Because the SU-152, if you don't go to a city with it, and get into the city fight, is not ideal for pushing through an open field, because it's only going to take somebody out flanking it. The Looks quickly discovers there's no one here. Oh, there's someone way back there. Cobalt decides to move because it looks like they've pulled back. And the center is secure. Very important on Fisherman's Bay. If you're gonna move up and take 1-2 line, I don't know why the map was so tiny. If you're gonna move up and take 1-2 line, you need to make sure that center road is yours. Oh, but his base is not secure anymore. He's turning the gun. It's 47 hit points. It's not even. Oh, he's looking at the type in the back. Oh, is there even tank parts to go recover now? I don't think there is. Oh no, Dicker Max, you need to move. You're spotted. Oh, oh God! Like I said, when the big derp works, it works. I advocate for the big derp on this tank because you have matches like this. Those poor sons of bitches. Oh no, his Looks friend just got rushed by the ELC, by the E25. There's no fighting back for that poor Looks, especially since he equipped the long gun instead of the short little chain gun. However, Cobalt is determined and is filled with determination. Pun from Undertale totally intended. And decides, I've had enough of your shenanigans. I am here to end your soul. And the E25 is like, I'm brave. I'm not that brave. All it's going to take is a side shot or a rear shot, and you are going to go poof. Ooh! Unlucky for Cobalt, but very unlucky for the E25 is now that Cobalt has tracked him with the ram. And you do realize he doesn't care. Because his gun barrel's long enough to not hurt himself. Foolish E25 player, you vastly underestimate the capability of SU-152. Burn in Soviet Gulag. See, this is a feel-good kind of match, isn't it? This really is a feel-good kind of match, and yay. So. Oh. Well, I guess if you have to miss one. Wait, the OI experimental relocated off to your right. You may want to worry about that. Hey, artillery. If they don't kill you, he will. Ooh. That was a waste of a shot. Well, you know where the OI is. Why don't you go take care of that? That poor OI. Doesn't see this coming. Actually, he probably should see this coming right now. You just got derped, son. And he bounced the shot, too. I love the smell of burning dissidents in the morning. Let's go take a look at the final stats of this one, because this was actually quite a lot of fun to watch, shall we? Alright, guys. So here we have Cobalt on King Rune, as he's known in game, on Fisherman's Bay. He only had to shoot one person twice. Everyone else dead. And he blew up the Stuart Emil's ammo rack. The poor thing. And oh my god, is there a tank left of this Type 64? Hey, Tank and Tree, I actually know you from when I was at SIP. Is there anything left of your Type 64 after that? Seriously. But this is actually only a first class badge. So that tells you that people have been doing a lot in the issue 152. A lot. 3,200 damage, 7 kills, 1,053 raw experience, 5 little medals and badges to go pin up on the wall. Now, he wasn't absolutely alone here. The T-29 did do, well, more than its hit points and damage before it exploded. The ELC and the looks did help him with spotting some. But for the most part, I think the E25 did most of his spotting damage. Yeah, the E25 did most of the spotting damage for him. Otherwise, he was self-spotting. Yeah. Yeah. Don't underestimate the 152. 11 shots fired, 8 hits, 8 penetrations, which means all of his HE shells pinned for full damage on impact. Ow. Well, not really. There's 2 splashes. So, 2 of his shells didn't quite hit the target like the E25. I don't actually think he hit it on the first shot, but it did do enough damage. And to say this gun is inaccurate is not entirely true. That's 2/3 of his damage for more than 300 meters. And it does have the occasional bouncy armor, as described. But everything he shot, he killed. And he did move around enough. But his primary role here was as a support tank, which is a playstyle contrary to mine, but it was still fun to watch. This is the kind of feel-good replay you miss seeing. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I apologize for the lack of World of Warships, and with the only, what, 1 or 2 Armored Warfare videos this week. I think there's 1 or 2. Let's actually go check. How many Armored Warfare videos did we post this week? 2 Armored Warfare videos. I apologize. So, in the meantime, if you did enjoy, please hit the like button. If you want to see more stuff by Fiaura, hit the subscribe button. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so through Patreon or through the clicking on the ad at the end of the video. If you would like to see the previous World of Tanks video, well, it's right there for you guys. This way all day long right now. It's just, oh god, oh